Actually, let me do that. Let me heal, cause why the hell not? Since there's only 3 health, I guess, by the looks of it. Alright, let me see if I could try to find this pawn shop. I don't even have a map here. It said it was down here. What's this? Should we talk to any of these people?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
If a male turns to you.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down? We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right!
Besides,
Yeah.
we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strike breakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of causes are we
Rights
talking
of
about?
people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make
Yeah.
a salary. And feed
I wonder
their
where it's closed,
families.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland
Uninspired.
and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Can I ask some questions?
Maybe you should ask them
Oh.
the questions.
Okay.
Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
Call me mañana. What? What exactly is your goal?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office.
Jeez.
Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measure?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
Ooh.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up
Oh
there.
shit.
But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Why did you just talk to
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
them? Wow. Okay.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually.
Oh my.
Or get drunk.
No, of course.
Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Okay, I'm leaving. Let me talk to these people then. Like, what's up? Oh. No. Oh, I could talk to. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Scott?
Huh?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
It's a
A
scab.
kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
That's just like
Gotta
that
be
much.
bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine,
What?
you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Less money.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Explain.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is.
Oh, wow.
Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
And you. What? It
Sure thing,
wouldn't
my
hurt.
friend. I can help you out.
Oh. I'm just gonna try.
The
It's gonna
coin
fall.
narrowly
It's
slips
fine.
by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
It was worth a
Oh, I'm
shot.
sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such.
Better try.
It was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
Lieutenant
That's fine.
Kitsuragi picks up the coin and hands it to you.
Almost had a heart attack.
I'm really sorry, friend. Fritz nearby. Get
I'm
some
just
notes
gonna
of
play
it.
it off.
Good stuff. Helps against heart attacks, too.
What's a strike
You
about
know,
anyways?
serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Okay.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Can I ask
My
what's
friend, I
behind?
respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That's simple.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measure head.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist.
shit.
there. Walk right past him,
Supremacist. Right.
then press the button to unlock the door,
Uh-huh.
then go past him again,
Okay.
and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
It's quite
Don't worry,
difficult.
I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation, or you
That's
could
not gonna
convert to a
happen.
Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Got it.
Sure,
Gotta get more of Yeah. Before I go over there and see what's up, oh, I can. Huh. Wait. Does that mean I have to? Can I see a map? Jeez. Oh, it has to be over here, right? Right? Dang. Maybe I do have to go up here. I'm just gonna go and talk to him. Wait. What is this? There's a strike press button behind. What is this door? A hermit to something locked by electronic means. Looking monolithic. Alright, let me talk to this dude.
Your buddy betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
How you get into the armor?
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Ham sandwich race.
Show him the ham still got it. Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
How would do a job?
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Why do you talk like that to
There is a
me?
button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Okay, you're right. Just give me
Enough
Come
with
on.
this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simenon Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage.
Oh my god.
Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and
Homosexuality.
your necrocephalic skulls.
Wait, what?
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshehet's race theory. He would take you as one of his own. Well, yes. Why? Don't you want to be a Seminese supremacist? So what if you're not Seminese? You can be anything. Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you? There must be another way to accomplish police work without racecraft.
True, but
There
there's
is no other way to accomplish
talk
anything.
about it.
Racecraft is the only way.
What did it-
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Down the street. Oh, yeah.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Say nothing?
Your silence betrays your inferiority.
I don't know
You
what to
do
say.
not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years, there is need for a servile homunculus.
Aren't they
Don't
white?
be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
But you still serve them.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Sure.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
From disco, I guess.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race.
What?
But what is done is done.
What?
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race. I can see that. The Seminoles are the South Island race. Haplogroup A4A. The rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago.
There's a lot to take in. I don't know what to say about all of this.
We are the future. That is all you need to know. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you're not confident?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really...
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Remochon. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
What do you think about
I
this?
think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
I think the race is better than
That will be the...
He will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits. A protruding occiput and an indented zygomatic bone.
I don't know what that means.
The lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Should I even show him this cup? I feel like...
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
He had
But,
nothing to do with it.
I can't knock him out. Come on. I can't go through. What is this? Can I go through here? No. Can I talk to this guy again?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery.
What?
Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls. Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Do we have?
Because we don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
It was
I
worth a
get it.
shot.
Hush hush about the secret technology. All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however. First, don't fight him, obviously.
Obviously.
Second, get him to share his theory by
I
being
already
subordinate.
did.
Admit your lack of expertise. Basically, grub him. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Huh. Let's try that then.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. Racists, I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. Correct.
Yes.
Racists, I am not like them.
What about
You
what
exhibit
if-
forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia
Oh, jeez.
and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips,
Yeah, I see that.
baldness of head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer.
What?
You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
I know none of these races. Races? I don't know. I'm so confused.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Hul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
I'm just gonna leave. That didn't work out, but that's funny. Oh my god. Oh, don't talk to that guy. See the map again. I don't know where to go. I can't go through the harbor because of... I don't know where to get this pawn shop. Or maybe follow the road. Is there anywhere to go? No. I was here earlier. Maybe this way? No, I can't go that way. What's this? Ruins full of snow. One lives here anymore. I honestly. Or maybe I could give it to that guy so he could pawn it off. I don't know. Or I have to give him money. I don't know. But okay, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna try that next though. I'm gonna try and see if like I could just give him the coin and then maybe he'll pawn it off because I can't do it. But we'll see. Alright, I'll see you on the next.